Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome to another Stash Dive Saturday. So I am going to be using mostly the Bo Bunny Safari line for this layout because I'm doing a couple of pictures of going to the zoo. And I had a lot of elements from this line, so I wanted to go ahead and use it. And I've used this line before, so that's why there's some scrap papers there and everything. So I'm just going to kind of use some of that up. So I am starting with a green cardstock, and that is from Tim Holtz. And then I also have this little strip of paper that I had torn and used on another layout previously that is from Bo Bunny, and I'm going to use that here. And then I have this strip of paper as well. I'm going to end up cutting that towards the middle and extending it to make it look like it goes across the entire page. And I'm using a sketch for this one. I cannot show you the sketch because it is from a paid class from Kelly Purkey, but I've had this layout in mind when I saw that sketch, and it's been sketched and the products have been pulled and they've been sitting on my desk for a few weeks. So finally got it all used up. So I have three little pictures here of my girls and one of an elephant. And these pictures are, I want to say they're 3x3s. Yeah, I think they're 3x3s. And so I put them on some craft cardstock by Basil and just kind of backed them so they can stand out a little bit against the busy patterns that I'm going to be putting them on top of. And all those papers there that I'm layering are from Bo Bunny, from their Safari line. Excuse me. And then I decide I need some letter stickers because I don't have anything for a title. So there are some letter stickers on that sticker paper, but I wanted something a little bit bigger. So I'm looking through my thickers right now to find, I'm trying to find something green. So that seems to be the theme here. And I found these little script ones. These are called Forest. And they're like a nice grain script chipboard, so I'm going to use that for my title. And I don't have all the letters I need, and I don't realize this until I start putting it down. I thought I had double checked it before I pulled them, and then nope. So I needed another A, so I cut down a D, no problem. So I don't have a T, but I used the 7 and turned it upside down. It looks exactly like a T because it has that little slash in the middle. So I manipulated that. And then here's where I go, oh, I don't have another O. So how am I going to make another O? And I'm going to end up using something. I don't even remember what letter I end up using, but I make it work. I think it's a G or a Q or something like that. I'm looking at it right now to go, what can I cut up? So I moved that O over so that's not quite so obvious. And then I'm going to use a Q. I'm just going to cut the tail off here, and that's going to be another O. It's not perfect, but, you know, whatever. I don't think someone's going to close my scrapbook when they see it, so it's fine with me. And I like the way that it looks on top of that paper there. I think it stands out enough. It doesn't show up quite as well on video as it does in real life, but I'm happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my layers stuck down here. It was nice to use up a lot of these scraps too, because they've literally been sitting here in a pile for a very long time, so it was good to get all that down. I have that, and then I am going to layer my pictures here. I'm going to have the elephant up a little bit higher, and then 2 different pictures of my girls on the sides. Excuse me. So I have that little strip there that says Adventures, and that came from a little cut apart sheet from the collection as well. And then I'm going to use my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive to put down these letters because they are chipboard and they are probably not going to stick very well. So I'm just using that up. I always do that when I have chipboard, especially thickers, because they tend to not stick. So I just want to make sure that they're going to stay for the long run. I'm pretty proud of myself with that 7. It looks just like a T, doesn't it? So this is obviously the San Antonio Zoo. We did live in San Antonio for a while. That was before Layla was born. But we ended up going back and visiting because my husband did some military training there in 2014. So we went to visit him over spring break. Kaylin had a week off of school, so we went and spent a week in San Antonio with Josh. And since he was in training, he couldn't take any time off, but so we had some time during the day, you know, while he had to do some classes and stuff. So I said, well, there's a great zoo, we're going to go. So we went, and it was a lot of fun. The girls really enjoyed it. So I took this strip that says Where the Wild Things Are, and that is from the Bo Bunny sticker sheet. All these stickers are from the Safari sticker sheet. So I'm just kind of using up what I can here. Had a couple tickets left over. I had that little strip of kind of leopard print paper or print on the banner there, a little tab that says zoo. Use this little arrow here. Helps fill in a little awkward space. And then I'm going to use put these little labels behind each picture. I'm not going to write anything on them, just a little added detail on top. And I put best ever over the elephant because the elephants are my favorite. And then I have a little geotag that has animals on it. So I put that right next to the title. And then I'm going to use these letter stickers on here and just write Texas. I think if you say San Antonio, almost everyone knows what you're talking about. But I'm just going to put Texas anyway, just to use up some stuff. So. I'm looking at the sticker sheet to see if there's anything else I want to add before I put it away. I used up a good amount though, so I was pretty happy. I'm going to do my journaling on some leftover craft cardstock here. I'm just going to do my journaling and then cut it into strips and kind of layer them along the bottom there. Because there's no way I can write on that paper. So... And I'm just going to use my scissors and cut those into strips and then kind of stagger them down underneath on the bottom portion there. And I'm cutting them down a little bit. It's kind of cutting down all the blank space there. I'm going to go ahead and start sticking it down. And I'm drinking that coffee. I'm enjoying it, aren't I? I'm also watching Homeland during this layout here. And last week I had one that said I was all caught up on Homeland. But I was still catching up while I did this layout. I did both of those layouts in one morning. So I was deep in a Homeland marathon, which is pretty intense. I don't recommend it. Oh my gosh. So, it's a very intense show. Okay, I'm using up some gems here. These are from Queen & Company. And I think the color of these are called Sunflower, but it's a really nice yellow. I'm almost done with those. I need to get those used up here soon. And that's it. That's going to complete my layout. So an awesome layout using my stash. I'm really, really happy with it. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. And yeah, I'm enjoying these stash dives. I'm using up some good stuff, so I'm very happy about it. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you again real soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.